Evidence 2: Solution for one of the challenges of globalization. As cultures interact with each other, they tend to adopt similar values, beliefs, and practices, leading to a loss of unique cultural identities. This can be seen in the spread of especially Western culture around the world, which has led to the erosion of traditional cultures in many countries. As a citizen and Mexican, I believe that it is important to preserve cultural diversity and promote intercultural dialogue. Hi, my name is Rudy, and the issue I'm going to tell you about is the homogenization and loss of diversity. Point 2. The impact of globalization on cultural diversity is a complex issue, and there are no easy solutions. However, it is important to recognize the value of cultural diversity and take steps to preserve it. As a citizen, I believe that it is important to promote intercultural dialogue and celebrate cultural diversity. This can be achieved through initiatives such as cultural exchange programs, language learning, and the promotion of cultural heritage sites. As a professional, I will encourage businesses to embrace cultural diversity and promote cross cultural communication in the workplace I will be establishing. Point 3. The homogenization and loss of diversity caused by globalization is a complex issue and can be analyzed from various geocultural perspectives. Here are some elements and concepts that can be considered. Places. Globalization has led to the creation of new places such as global cities, which are characterized by their cosmopolitanism and cultural diversity, like the cities that are growing. However, it has also led to the erosion of traditional places and the displacement of people from their homes. Like, for example, if a city makes bigger and bigger, like the people who live like far away from the city start migrate to the city and adopt the values, the beliefs, traditions of the city itself. Okay, traces. Globalization has created new traces such as global brands and cultural products that are consumed around the world. However, it has also led to the disappearance of traditional traces and the loss of cultural heritage. Belief systems. Globalization has led to the spread of new belief systems, such as neoliberalism and consumerism, which have become dominant around the world. However, it has also led to the erosion of traditional belief systems and the loss of spiritual and cultural values. Spiritual, especially, in my opinion. Dominant and resistant powers. Globalization has created new dominant powers such as multinational corporations and international organizations, which have significant influence over the world. However, it has also led to the emergence of new resistant powers such as social movements and civil society organizations, which challenge the dominant powers and promote alternative visions of globalization. Power dynamics. Globalization has created new power dynamics that are characterized by the concentration of wealth and power in the hands of a few. However, it has also led to the emergence of new forms of power, such as networked power and soft power, which challenge traditional forms of power. Ethnicity. Globalization has led to the creation of new ethnic identities and the emergence of new forms of hybridity and colonization. However, it has also led to the erosion of traditional ethnic identities and the loss of cultural diversity. In sense of place, globalization has created new senses of place such as global citizenship and cosmopolitanism, which transcend traditional notions of identity and belonging. However, it has also led to the erosion of traditional senses of place and the loss of local identity. Gender. Globalization has created new opportunities for women to participate in the global economy and to challenge traditional gender roles. However, it has also led to exploitation of women in low wage jobs and the perpetuation of gender inequality. For example, in Russia, women are living and, and men are fighting. In Ukraine, but if it's like the First World War, there's a lot of women that are like in the industries, like helping making ammo and things like that. And this is my solution. To address the challenge of homogenization and loss of diversity caused by globalization is to promote cultural exchange programs like the Tec de Monterrey does that facilitate intercultural dialogue and celebrate cultural diversity. The objective of this proposal are to promote mutual understanding and respect among different cultures, preserve cultural heritage, and promote cultural diversity. To implement this proposal, we could organize cultural exchange programs that bring together people from different countries to share their different cultures, traditions, values. These programs could include activities such as language learning, games, I don't know, like visit places of the town that maybe people from other countries didn't know or find it interesting. And by participating in these programs, people will have the opportunity to learn about different cultures and develop a deeper appreciation for cultural diversity. To make this proposal possible, we will need a variety of resources, obviously, including human, economic, infrastructure, and knowledge to manage these resources. Human resources will include people with expertise in cultural exchange programs, language learning, and cultural heritage preservation. Economics resources will include funding for the program as well as support from the businesses and other organizations to make it possible. And the instructor resources, principal space, a space when people can interact. But it will be better like have undercover transportation and accommodations for the participants. And in my conclusion, what do you think it is important to consider the cultural aspects of an issue? Because the culture very often tells you the way a person thinks, or minimum influence their decisions. Like for example, here in Mexico, we love cats and dogs, but they are just animals, and China see them as just animals, not like companion pets. So they eat them. What role did they play in the implementation of my proposal? Everything, literally everything. In my proposal, the exchanges will be a safe place to share traditions. We will have like people in charge that will not let space to bullying, racism, or like xenophobic actions. What is your role as a professional or as a responsible citizen in the culturally globalized world? In my proposal, especially promote it and make the plan. Next, find a help of an investor because I don't have capital to do it possible. The, in reality, but if I make the plan, I just tell the investor, and he wants to do it, this could be possible. There are a lot of plans that are made like that. So this is my evidence too. Thank you for your attention.